Starting business in Spain. How you can do this and what is needed. Hi, Alina here with you directly from Barcelona, and today I will explain you all the business secrets. If you are planning to start a business in Spain, the big question is, should you register as an Autonomo, self-employed, or open an SL, limited company? Today I'll break down the key differences to help you decide what is best for your business. Let's start with Autonomo, or self-employed. Commonly known, self-employed worker is an individual who runs an economic activity in their own name for profit, works totally independently without being under the management of another person. Autonomo or self-employed may or may not have employees. In this model, the business operates under the owner's name, though using a brand name is also possible. Being self-employed is one of the most common ways to start a business in Spain and is closely linked to self-employment, where the owner is also the worker, regardless of the industry or job type. Freelancers and small business owners, such as retail shop owners, clothing stores, grocery stores, bookstores, jewelry shops, kiosks, etc., as well as professionals like plumbers, electricians, painters, and decorators, often choose this model. Key features of Autonomo: full control of the business by the owner. No legal separation between the business and the owner. The self-employed person is personally responsible for all obligations. No distinction between business and personal assets. No formal company setup process. Registration is done before starting the activity. No minimum capital required to start. Pros and cons of being self-employed. Pros: ideal for small businesses and freelancers. Fewer bureaucratic procedure compared to a limited company, SL. More cost-effective, as there is no need to create a separate legal entity. Cons of being self-employed: unlimited liability. The self-employed person is responsible with their personal assets for any debts. Must handle all costs, investments, and management alone. High earnings may lead to higher taxes, as income tax (IRPF) is progressive, up to 47%, while companies SL pay a flat 25% corporate tax. Responsibility of all sole proprietor. A self-employed person assumes full rights and obligations related to their business activity. Their liability is unlimited, meaning they are responsible with all their present and future personal assets for any business debts. So, what is a Sociedad Limitada, or SL? The Limited Liability Company, Sociedad de Responsabilidad Limitada, or SRL, commonly known as Sociedad Limitada, SL, is the most widely used business structure in Spain. It's popular among small businesses, owners, and freelancers who want to limit their liability to the capital invested, protecting their personal assets from business debts. It's the most common type of company here in Spain. As of 2023, there were 1,058,000 SL companies, representing 33% of all the businesses in the country. Key characteristic of an SL: number of shareholders, no minimum or maximum number. Shareholders can be individuals or legal entities. If there is only one shareholder, it's called a Sociedad Limitada Unipersonal, SLU. Limited liability. Shareholders' liability is limited to the capital invested. This is the key feature that distinguishes SL from sole proprietorships, Autonomo. Company name. The business name must be registered in the commercial registration and include SL or SRL in the name. It cannot be a name already in use. Minimum share capital. Since Law 18/2022, the minimum capital requirements has been reduced from 3,000 to €1. However, if the capital is under 3,000, additional financial restriction can be applied. So better make the capital with €3,000. Shares. The capital is divided into social shares, which can be transferred, but existing shareholders have proprietary rights over the third-party buyers. Registered office. The company must have a legal address in Spain. Changing the address within the same city requires board approval, while moving to another city requires shareholder approval. Governing bodies. The general meeting of shareholders makes key decisions, while the management team is responsible for operations and representations. Shareholders are not necessarily managers. Tax obligations. SL companies must file VAT, quarterly or annual, and corporate tax, 25%. Advantages of Sociedad Limitada. Limited liability. Shareholders' personal assets are protected from business debts. Easier to manage than a public limited company, Sociedad Anónima, SA. Affordable startup capital, make it accessible for freelancer and small business owners. It's only 3,000 euro. Lower tax rate for businesses earning over 40,000 euro per year. Flat corporate tax, as I already said, 25%. If you will compare with Autonomo, where they have progressive tax IRPF till 47%. So there are a lot of kind of views on that, but if you wanna have 50,000 euro per year, 60,000 euro per year, that will be your revenue in year, it's better to register as the company. Because as Autonomo, you will pay mostly half of it. Another pros, better access to bank financing compared to Autonomo to solo proprietors. Disadvantages of Sociedad Limitada. More complex setup process compared to being a Autonomo or self-employed. Higher initial costs, legal registration, notary fees, and commercial registry fees. More administrative responsibilities, including annual financial reporting, including all the taxation, a lot of steps. If you are planning to start a business in Spain, an SL is a great option for scaling and securing your assets. So let's make summary. Legal status. Autonomo is a natural person. SL is a legal entity. The key difference, Autonomos are personally liable for any debts, while SL limits liability to the company's capital. Second, minimum capital. Autonomo, no capital required. SL, minimum €1, but 3,000 euro is recommended for proper operations. 3. Registration process. Autonomo registration at the tax office and social security takes 1 day. SL, notary services, commercial registry, company certificates takes 2-3 weeks. 4. Registration costs. Autonomo from 100 to 500 euro, SL from 500 euro to 2,000 euro. Taxes. Autonomo, IVA, it can be 0%, 4%, 10%, 21%, and income tax from 19 to 47%. SL, same IVA, VAT, and corporate tax, 15% first 2 years and then 25%. Social security contributions. Autonomo, minimum 86 euro per month in the first year, and then it's 260 per month. SL, directors may also pay social security and the same amount. Accounting costs. Autonomo from 50 euro per month, SL from 150 euro per month. Scaling and investments. Autonomo struggles with investments. SL makes it easier to attract investors and get business loans. Bank account. Autonomo can use a personal bank account. SL must have a separate business account, corporate account. And another suggestion about visa. If you have startup visa, it's better to register SL. If you have student visa or digital nomad visa, it's better to register Autonomo. So what should you choose? If you are a freelancer or small entrepreneur with low risk, go for Autonomo. If you have big projects, partners or investments, SL is the better choice. And from my point of view, it's really important to look at 3 pillars of decisions. First of all, which visa you have. It's really important to understand if with your visa you can be actually a businessman here. Maybe your visa didn't give you the permission to work, so you cannot work in your company. But you still can register company and maybe hire someone to be administrator, to work in your company and to lead the company, while this person have permit to work. It's one option. Another option, for example, if you are a student, maybe you want to register Autonomo after student visa to make modification to Autonomo status, okay, to obtain actually another type of residency permit. So it's really important to know which visa you have, because for example, if you have startup visa, you're obligated actually to register as SL, but if you're a digital nomad, you're obligated to be registered in RETA, so you're obligated to actually open Autonomo, no? So it's really important to understand what permits give your visa. Okay, it's the first. Second, when you will register SL or Autonomo, you need to understand what taxes you will pay. So it's really important to understand how much revenue you expect, because more revenue you have, more taxes you will have as Autonomo. So maybe for you, it's better to register SL, okay? And on third hand, it's really important, third hand, I say it like it's possible to have third hand, but you know what I mean. And last but not least, it's really important to understand what you will do in the future. I always say, don't look at the decisions from today. Look at the decision from what I will do in 1 year, in 3 years, in 5 years. Okay, maybe you want to hire employees, maybe you want to grow to another countries, maybe you want to open the branches, maybe you want to buy franchise. So business, it's really big picture, no? So for you, it's really important to understand how you will be registered, what taxes you will pay, and what you will do in the next years, okay, accordingly with your visa type. I hope this video will be useful for you, and here below this video I will put article on my webpage where I will write all the secrets, all the details, or the tax numbers, so please go and check this article. And if you need any help and support with registering the company or registering the Autonomo or obtaining permits and visas that will give you the right to make the business here in Spain, please contact me and my dream team in my company Dream Life. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my Instagram and see you in the next videos here directly from Barcelona. Ciao, ciao, and kisses!